It's almost 60 degrees, it's mid-February, and you guys want to go to the shooting range with me? Let's pick some guns here. Remington 700, okay? I think that's definitely something we need with my suppressor on it. Let's grab one more, maybe. What else do you guys want to shoot? Maybe an AR? One of these? Let's grab this one. Takes 2 trips. Here we go, AR. Here we go, I think that's good. Got some precision targets. See if the impact changes when I shoot these suppressed. It's a perfect day for it. It's very windy, but we should be okay. 57 degrees, very windy though. I don't think I need to build a fire today. Just gonna let the heat pump take care of it. See what my battery says. 100%. Like it. The inverter on. Heat pump. I prepared some lunch. Onions, chicken breast, and then I had some bacon strips, stuck them on there. So let's put this on the grill, smoke this for about maybe 2 hours, something like that. I just fired it up, so I'm probably looking for 300, and then it'll be about 2 hours. Yeah, I don't have slings on these guns, so it'll be 2 trips to the shooting range. I have to take my shooting bag and my target as well. So I'm gonna take that first. Wind is west-southwest, 19 miles an hour consistent with gusts of 33 miles an hour. So we gotta shoot in between the gusts. Is blowing like stink here, so I'll be shooting at 100 yards, and I hope this wind is not going to screw me up too much. Don't expect anything scientific from me today. I'm just putting a few rounds downrange. Primary purposes, I want to see if or how the point of impact changes, and also what the sound is, what the sound suppression is, if I could possibly even shoot it without hearing protection. So I'm gonna wear hearing protection at first, but this Banish 30 suppressor is supposed to be safe without hearing protection. I think I'm gonna shoot my Remington 700 first. I have some match grade ammo here, hand loads. I'm not going to shoot anything fancy. I'm gonna see if I can find some cheap Russian surplus ammo steel case. You know, let's just put some rounds downrange, have some fun. Here, this is perfect, guys. Just cheap Russian steel case ammo, tall ammo, and the suppressor is a Banish 30. I made a video on it. I'm gonna take this cover off because I want to see how hot this thing gets, and see, you know, again, I've never fired this before, so today's the first time. Here we go. It's a titanium suppressor, 30 caliber, and I'm shooting 223 Remington 700. So as far as range goes, I'm shooting at 100 yards, so I'm gonna dial my scope in to 100 yards. I may have to dial in some wind, but again, I'm only shooting at 100 yards here, so pretty consistent breeze from left to right, 16 consistent gusts of 33. So Russian surplus ammo. Let's put a few rounds downrange. Hit. Nice. Hit. Oh, dead on, guys. Okay, one more for good measure here. Hit. Right on. Let me walk up. I'll show you. I'll show you where I hit. It's very, very close. It seems to be a little bit low and right. Yeah, let me show you. You know, the noise probably doesn't come across with the camera, and I'm gonna shoot the next 3 rounds without hearing protection. I think it'll be okay. Here, let me show you where this is. Here we go, here's the impact. 1, 2, and 3. That's probably 2 MOA, so it's not great. I was aiming here, so I'm hitting a little low and right. I have another target set up right here, so I probably put a few rounds on this paper target just to see what the impact really is. And again, the wind is pushing my way here, so it's nuking. I'm not blaming it on the wind, and muzzle velocity is probably slightly less than without a suppressor, so that would probably explain a slightly lower impact. So I'm not dialing in any wind right now. If my hits are consistently off to the right, I'm just gonna click in a few milliradians in wind compensation. But let me hit that paper target, and this time without hearing protection. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's perfectly fine without hearing protection, but man is it windy. I can't see where I hit. I mean, I could zoom in, but paper targets are no fun. I like shooting steel targets, so let's walk up there, see where we hit. Okay, man. That's pretty poor performance. 1, 2, and 3. So low and right. Just like I did on a steel target, you know, I was aiming here, I was hitting down here. So actually pretty consistent. I'm not quite sure. It has to be the wind. That's my version, okay? That's my excuse. The wind is pushing it this way. So I can click in, let me click in a couple of milliradians to the left to compensate for this crazy wind. And I may even adjust it up, and then we shoot at some steel targets here. Oh, maybe this guy or this guy. Hit it. I promise you not to be too scientific, but I gotta dial in some elevation and windage changes here. So 1 milliradian is 3.6 inches at 100 yards. So I probably have to go 2 inches to the left. So here we go, left. Here we go, 6.6 milliradians. And then I just gonna dial it up. Let's see, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 5, actually 6 clicks. So that would be 250 yards. So that should bring me closer to the target. I'm gonna shoot at steel, and let's see how it goes. Now I have to wait for the wind. Now there is no wind. I don't want to miss. So let's see how this works. Let's see, steel target on the right. Oh, hit. Oh, yes. Dead on. science. Sometimes, man, it's pretty good. Big wind gust here. Hit. Oh, nice. Still hitting a hair low on this shot. Let me put one more through it. Big wind gust, swinging target. Hit. Nice. Exactly where the other one was. Okay, so the sound, the muzzle blast is nothing. I mean, you don't need hearing protection. What you hear is the bullet breaking the sound barrier, right? And then of course you hear the impact of the projectile. Let me walk down there for you. I gotta paint those targets up. It's fun. It certainly is fun. Shooting cheap Russian ammo. You know, dialed in a little bit for the wind compensation and slightly lower muzzle velocity. But it's probably right now I'm shooting 2 MOA groups, which is me. It's not the rifle, it's not the ammo. It's me. Operator error. Here we go. Definitely compensated for the wind. My first impact was up here. I was aiming here. But again, I do flinch a little bit, so this is operator error. But the other 2 impacts were here and here. So I probably overcompensated for the wind a little bit. I can click that back, maybe half of what I dialed in, or 1/3, and then I should hit more center. So let me get this thing painted up. Here you go. You don't want to hit the spray can with any shrapnel because it'll be a mess. So let's see. No, it's not. It's warm. It's hand warm. So there are no mirage issues. So I shot 6 rounds, right, in the last maybe 5 minutes. So heat is not an issue. Yeah, let's dial back. Maybe half of the wind. We dialed in, so we did 6 clicks, or 7. This is half a milliradian. Here we go, dial that back. And elevation, I think we are still good. I'm not touching it, so I clicked it up half a milliradian because of the lower muzzle velocity. So let's put 3 more rounds through it. See where we end up. Steel target on the right. Hit. Oh, dead center. Okay. It can only go downhill from here. Target is swinging quite a bit. I'm just gonna send another one. Hit. Dead center also. Good. Right now I'm at 1 MOA. Let's see if we can get this guy in here without creating a flyer. Target is swinging, that doesn't help, so I gotta time it just right. Hit. Oh yeah, nice. I'm done with this, it's dialed in. Let me walk down there, I'll show you where I hit. Here we go. The first hit was right here. Second hit was down here, and actually the third one was up here. But again, the target was swinging back and forth quite a bit, so at least that's my excuse. So this is good for me. I can live with this all day long. So let's paint the target, take the suppressor off the Remington 700 and put it on the AR. See what we can do with the AR. So this barrel is, I think, 20 inches long, and the AR is a 16-inch barrel. So let's take this suppressor off, put it on the AR, see what we can do. This guy. I know you guys want to see AR-15s more than bolt action rifles. So this is put together out of a bunch of leftover parts. I got an Archon optics on it. I love those optics. And I got a thread adapter on it so that the suppressor will fit. And let me put this on there. Remington 700. So we don't screw up those threads. Here we go. This guy on here. That's good. Get this thing over here. Same on the AR. I'm gonna shoot cheapest surplus ammo I can find. Let me see what's in here. It's already in here. There's some Russian surplus ammo in here, so that's perfect. See where we are here. Okay, safety on. Let's see what we got here. So Archon optics scope. Let's see, we are shooting at 100 yards, so that's 0. This rifle is sighted in. Again, milliradiant scale. I'm gonna dial in some wind, and I'm gonna dial in half a milliradiant to the left, make that point. Nah, let's do half a milliradiant to the left. Parallax, okay. Looks pretty good. Let's see. Okay, I don't need hearing protection. Silencer is on. Let me adjust this a bit. What do you guys want to shoot at? You guys want to shoot... I'm gonna hit the big target first, because I have no idea where the impact is on this gun. Hopefully it cycles okay. Left steel target. It's hitting a little left, a little low, so I'm gonna click 2/10 out, and I'm gonna click it up half a milliradiant. Okay, same target, left steel target. Let me click this down. Let me put hearing protection on. I don't like this. Okay, I have hearing protection on. This gun is a lot louder than the Remington 700. I think it has to do with the ejection of the shell and the action opening. I'm hitting low and left. Half an MRAD. Elevation dialed in. Center target. Yeah, good. Let me take the right steel target we were shooting at earlier. Target swinging like crazy. It's going to be a little challenging. Good hit. Yeah, guys, first impression is this is not as accurate as a bolt action rifle as expected. It is significantly louder than the Remington 700, so I do wear hearing protection. So that's that. Let me reload and see what we can do. Yeah, I'm not too proud of this, but I'll show you what I did. So here we go. The first couple rounds hit right here. I had 2 impacts in the same area, and then I dialed it up, and I had 1 up here. So those were my first 3 rounds. And then over here, I have 2 hits. 1 completely missed. I probably jerked the trigger or something. First one was here, then I dialed in some elevation and some wind, so it's over here. Let's paint the targets again. I want to put down at least a 2 MOA group for you guys. So I have 5 more rounds left. Let's paint these targets and see what we can do. Yeah, so wind, I completely turned down the wind, so that's 0. And then I have 0.4 milliradians up because of the lower muzzle velocity. So let's shoot some more steel. Let's do left steel target, center aim. Pretty consistent wind right now. I'm hitting high. I'm not making any adjustments. See if I can follow up with another shot. Same aim, target swinging. Oh, perfect impact. That's a less than 1 MOA right now. Maybe I can get a third one. Target swinging. Yep, yeah, I'm good with that. It's just high. Let me take the elevation down. I think I have 2 rounds left. I'm gonna hit the right target, center aim, see if I can get a tight group. That target swings like crazy. It's a smaller target, so it's less weight, but it's a real life scenario. So I'm just gonna send another one. Good impact. Okay, I'm out. Here we go. Let's see what we did. It's blowing. What a day today. Almost 60 degrees. It's mid-February. So here we are. I like this. 3 impacts right here. I like this. This is 1 MOA for these conditions. I think that's pretty good. Here's the other one. I dialed the elevation out. You know, I was hitting high on the other target. This was my first hit. I think this was second hit and third hit. But again, this target was swinging like crazy, so it's hard. At least that's my excuse. So let me get these things painted and see if lunch is ready. It's nice when you hit tight groups, you don't have to paint a whole lot. Here we go. So guys, in conclusion, I would say I like the suppressor, especially on a bolt action rifle. It's, yeah, you can touch it. It's warm, but it's not hot. This is actually rated for full auto use or limited full auto use. I would say it works very well on bolt action rifles. It performs flawlessly on this AR. There are no gases coming back. You know, a lot of people say when they shoot suppress, you know, all the gases are in your face. I mean, it is windy like crazy today, but I didn't notice any difference shooting suppressed or not suppressed. And at some point we have to measure muzzle velocities, right? Because I'm a geek and, you know, I have to measure things. But today I'm just shooting. I like it. I'm hitting where I'm aiming. It took me a little bit to get it dialed in. And I'm rusty. I haven't been at the shooting range for probably 6 months. Yeah, let's carry these things back to my cabin and see what lunch looks like. Yeah, I'm back at the cabin. I can't believe this weather, man. It's awesome. So I gotta feed the dogs and then let's check on lunch. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I think I'm ready for lunch here in a minute. Okay, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you guys on the next one.